What's good, you chat? Your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. We are back in the building. Chris says today, let me explain this before he's about it. Chris says today that if I win today, then we'll just end the series and not make it all the way to 20, which I don't know how many people really even cared or agreed upon it. But we were originally supposed to go to 20 games today. Not today, in general. But right now, it's not looking so great. So if Chris says I win today, then we'll drop the series and restart it from the beginning, which means I would win the first series.
Even if going to 20, even if say he wins today and then we still go to 20, he's still gonna. Well, you mean? I'm trying to think of what you're trying to do. I was thinking of like. This is a game 11.
Mm-hmm.
Game 11. That means that there's
9 more games.
I mean, I guess so. If you're doing it like that, then I guess.
The thing is, the problem is if we weren't doing it game by game.
I guess I get. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I kind of messed it up in my head.
We weren't doing game by game. We were doing series by series, but we started a while ago. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But if we do game by game, then that's one thing. I'd be like,
I just messed it up in my head. I don't know how I just messed it up in my head then. I guess if you go to 20, then there's not more games left.
I was trying to do a little bit more than a regular season. A regular season, what, 17 games?
17.
I think.
Yeah.
16. I think they pushed it this year to
17. Yeah, so I think it's 17.
Drake was 14 and like 4, like something like that.
14 and 2.
Or no, 14
and
3.
3.
So yeah, 17 games.
Yes, 14 and 3. They both were 14
and 3. Yeah.
Okay.
17 games.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean, we could do that too. I mean, if we can go to 17 games, we could just change the number and drop the number down to 17. So then.
Oh yeah.
So
I just messed it up in my head. That's what I thought.
Yeah, because realistically, it was like every time you came by, we would play the series. And the only time the series go up by like 2 was if we played double times, and that's what actually happened. We did play twice. I think we played like half a series, and then we came back the next day, and then finished another series.
Yeah. So we played, basically we did like 2, 1.5, and then yeah.
And that's what got us here. These.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute. It's not because it's not like every day we play it. That's like it's like every other day or something like that we play. But we got almost to 20 pretty fast actually. So I'm at 11.
Yeah. But we almost got to 20 pretty quick. Yeah, because we're already halfway through.
So you said that. I mean, I
get it a little bit though too.
I was like, I get end of the season as well, but then at the same time, I was like,
yeah. I was how I had it in my head. That's why I thought it ended, but now, I don't know.
If we was playing like if we were playing 20 games, then the season technically would be over.
Yes.
Yeah. We were doing this series. I was like, and when I read it, I was like, I mean, you said you could come back. I was like, but if you don't, I understand not coming back either. Each time you come here, you have to get the dub. And that means you have to get the dub for the rest of the season. And that's almost damn near like impossible.
Yeah. It's highly.
Like, you would have to be on the streak. You just got to keep me on the streak.
And just a little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck, yeah. For me to lose, I would have to lose literally 20 times. That's me literally have to lose. It's not even 20 times. That's me losing each game that we played the series. Boom, boom, boom. It was more than 20 games that I lost. That's why when you said that, I was like, all right, I can understand restarting because then you feel like you're not going to come back either. Like, you're like, all right, this series was already blown. It was close at first. It was like, all right, up by 1. You came back that next day. And I was only down by 1. Then I went up by 2. I went up by 3. I've just been streaking out these I remember these comeback victories. You've been sitting on the little lead. Nah, just do a little comeback victory. So I'm like, independent.
Yeah. I feel always being on season Q. Always get really fucked up. A little lucky. I get fucked up a
And like, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's that much during the season. It's only me and you. It's not like we got the whole rest of the football team. Like, you got other people to go beat. You gotta keep beating the same person over and over. That's why I was like, maybe we could shorten it to 11 maybe. But then you gotta really, if whoever wins.
Yeah.
God idea. I think I'm gonna play with a random.
Oh.
A random. Somebody with some decent defense. Ugh.
Obviously not as good as but it's still
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was trying to make this up. I feel like I've been like, used to basketball like here. And then I'm trying to just get over the nerves. I was just as soon as the game came out.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
My God, no.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Maryland's offense will go on the attack first. Martin will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He wants to change this route. They'll try to get outside. Breaks into the open. pace in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Terrapins heading quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Going for a big play right off the bat. Picked off. Takes it the other way.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
You got everything was already a little. Y'all was blocked early, man. I didn't get a chance to even look up the field.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the catch, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. It's so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle him.
Hello? Come.
You got lucky on that one just now. Oh my God, you got lucky. Got so lucky. Ice almost took my life. Almost lost my house. Uber driver seen all of that. He was like, that was crazy. I was like, yeah. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Martin back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
You got change?
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finds a tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That's caught. It's Anderson. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. A run for the quarterback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's got it. There he goes.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking for room. It's Ray. Finding open areas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. Makes the catch down the right side. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Let's go.
In the middle.
No, he caught it.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Steps away to find some room. Got rid of it just in time.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. He's got it. And he was thinking making 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Caught on the outside, it's Sharp. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now they regain the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be rich.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Martin back to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Makes a grab on the shot. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit, because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And here comes the field goal unit. Andy's is already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry-up. Martin will throw it. He slings it deep to the left. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching his defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, you.
Tosses it incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fleming. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Down. Running back searching for a hole. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Martin back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Breaks into the open. And take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target spot.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sideline, it's Sharp. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. smashes it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Martin will throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down.
Nice hit. I wanted to come down so bad. I feel like, yeah.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires on the move. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Back to pass on second down.
I know you wanted to come, but he literally chose to stop. I know. Chris reached back and everything.
As a quarterback, when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot, he has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Whoa, shit, nigga, that's what I needed. That's what I fucking needed.
On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out. If you got the lead late in the ball game, you want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. LSU just trying to run out the final moments. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Why did I know this nigga's phone? It's hilarious for this game. At the score. No, he might have still scored. It took more time. Oh, definitely. We came there for exact game there, so except for you scored more field goals. We turned the ball over. So it's crucial. Because we won the game. Oh, you could have just put the field goal possibly. You thought you was gonna. I should have. I know you wanted me to, but I wanted to fake and then throw, but this nigga bit on that shit. I told this nigga do an in route. I told
he is an inch. I was like, this nigga's gonna score. Hopefully, this
nigga bit on that shit. And
he was on it.
I saw. I was trying to hurry him and do it quick so he just get that little space because I seen him kind of far away. Jump. Through his moment, too. Go game. 30. Yeah, because you kept letting this thing get open when we saw it. It was doing dumb shit. Niggas was doing dumb shit while we like ball everything. Then you put crazy balls twice towards the end. He didn't got no touch. Shit's still hot. what it is. Like from there, you ain't really been on that shit.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Corton. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So the call is defensive.
I saw myself do it. I literally saw myself run into your player and then intercept that way.
Penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The defense has got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown.
That shit was crazy. He said, you can pump it and take it down. I didn't see that shit.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.
I didn't know you could do that.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Simpson. Close to the tight end. Over the middle and incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quick throw over the middle. Falls in.
You should have intercepted it, you bum. Sitting there looking right at him.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this
butt cheek for that, bro. He swatted down there and intercept that shit.
Pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Nice, I like it on this coverage team. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both
competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And all the guys come up to the line in a hurry. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for a no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to
Too far, you bum. He's open.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Hawkeyes look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Hawkeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking deep down the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there with just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Oh, as you.
With the catch, it's Williams.
Oh,
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, let's go. I thought it was me.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So Iowa has the big lead here so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He takes it at the 40. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Phillips. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense is coming after him. The receiver brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hawkeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the grab. It's Hale. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. No huddle now for the offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return.
I wanted him to throw it earlier. Like, he was over the middle.
You get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Caught behind the line, it's Miller. It's a fumble. Scooped up for the defense.
Nigga, you had to get out of why did you go out?
Security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Moulton.
Lucky.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 34-yard try. The field goal is good. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Hold on. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. Do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops him. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. It's a dart to the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Ncaa.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
I was like, how, Sway? He all back there. This thing almost caught that. Oh, my God.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Hold on, now there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down.
No.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. He'll hand it off. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it.
Yo, bombs!
He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, I think it's there. I think it's probably range. Trying to set niggas up for greatness, man. Take that right back to the hole.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the big tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Let's fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
That was beautiful.
Make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Phillips. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton.
Another one, big boy.
Touchdown, Iowa. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
I'm glad he threw that away. That would be a big boy. He ain't gonna probably intercept it. It was close.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The fastball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
Okay, so
Iowa has the lead here. It's pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defense.
See, I can follow it.
As he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Plus, you put it up like this. You ain't put it.
As a play caller, you've
Put
got
it
to be
right
able to throw
above.
the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Oh, it's chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
This time, a completion. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score later.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. That's caught. It's Moulton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Breaks an open space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Iowa. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner is brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The sure hands, it's Hale. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
That motherfucker, we timed it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone.
Yeah, y'all niggas are irking me.
One's head and incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end.
Shit.
Defense shoves him out of
You
bounds.
fat bastard, you're supposed to have at least a knockdown.
Down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the line, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. They'll hurry to the line line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, this one is just really on me. This one. Yeah, one wide receiver, number 5 going This is crazy. I'm tired of it. This is where it first started. It's shit. So I can tell sometimes, like, as soon as you fumble, sometimes that momentum just shifts. Yeah, what you did this. This is very beginning. Nigga, this is why we didn't hit him the first time. You fucking jumped, you fucking nuthead. Yeah, but he bended this. He did the pump fake right. Oh no, right there. Oh, that was perfect. That's why. But you dumb as hell. He was right there. Just hit that. Oh yeah, it's definitely. I was gonna say no, maybe you should have challenged it, but. That was our first play of the game. It's just a rushing play. Man. He kind of didn't even swat at the ball. That's probably why I caught it. But he ain't hit me. That's how I hate it too, especially if you want to be a DB. Like, you try to lock on, you gotta either make the tackle motion or 5-yard rush. You know, shit. This is yours, baby. Oh yeah, do something. Yeah, you had a couple of them. Or is it a piece of, oh, no, this shit pissed me off. Shit pissed me off. Like right there. This is where I was saying I'm mad as hell. It's open. And I'm like, throw it. And then I had two niggas in the back. I was like, it's just the way he turned around and decided to throw the ball like that. Yeah. It's like, bro, I've been said throw the ball. Then we got a fumble recovery. Again. Not this one, obviously. Oh, yeah. He hit that shit right there. He hit that shit right on the money. As soon as he came through, he said, bow. If you didn't go out of bounds, then you might have had a touchdown on your fucking goofball. This nigga picked this shit up and ran right on the money. That a touchdown. Could have been at 50 right now. So then I fucking throw an interception on the one drive. I need to keep going. He just went about that. He was playing. I know I did this a little earlier. I didn't think he was going to go in. Then I was really trying to like fuck up that defense. If he crossed over here, ain't nobody could do it. Damn, I couldn't really. I think they crossed over. This is 1800 rush. I think with the QB. We got some good blocks, man. I won't need them. Right down in the red zone. That block, big man. Yeah, you should be supposed to throw it to him behind him, right where he at. Throw either behind him or going that way. He threw right into the inside. Where I was low-key trying to get to, but I wasn't making it. Luckily he did. He just wanted that. These wide receivers wanted it. I mean, big DBs as a wide receiver. We almost missed that whole tackle. They almost missed the whole tackle. He technically did, because I still scored, but. This like oh, so you have to. This one was just timing. Like, there's a lot of hair. All you had to do was cover this man. You nigga, number fucking. All you had to do is just follow him, a little bit, guide him a little bit. The last fucking play, he took it. Back to home. Let's go. I feel like you do better on with you. Because you got like so accustomed to it. Yeah, I've gotten better, but it's just due to the fact that I'm making sure I'm not fucking ODing the ball a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I'm trying to make sure I get the right calls. And I would literally signal it to niggas 4 or 5 times. Like, hey, do this wrong. Hey, do it. I was like, fuck it. I was just trying to hurry up and get that shit done. Like, Okay. Mr. Spider-Man, Spider Curse. This nigga called that bitch. Did you go skiing that last weekend? Snowball.
No, I didn't. Last weekend. Hey, this weekend the Super Bowl? No.
We forget. I don't know what that is.
Did it snow at all or anything?
A little bit, but not really. Needed that. I was dying. Alright. We played with our team and got dubbed. Low-key, that is my team. I fuck with Iowa. They can give me more stuff. I'm passing up. Glad to see that they held me up. Ay. Con Florida. Florida FP, low-key. UCF Bulls and Clutch Cheese. Wish I had gold jerseys. All right, chat. This is what it all comes down to. Does the season end for Chris, or does he come up with a?
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
You're black? How you black with fucking Florida?
That's some way to start this game and lining up for an onside kick.
God, not damn it. This nigga literally like black colors. I was trying to find the gold jersey, and then I was going to pick white, and then I was like, nah, you gonna have like blue or something. I had to use like pick black with fucking Florida. All right.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up.
I am the black and gold team. Chris is the orange.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Commodores offense will get first crack at it here. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the...
There he goes! And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Pavia. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
At the 45 on its way. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Doors!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ball. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Florida's offense will have its first possession of the game. Field, it's Qdagod. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do. He threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows?
Oh, he's got some space.
Good chase.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
On the move, he fires. makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in.
Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sherrill. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Back open in the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Commodores getting set on first and 10. Just keeps swinging it. Fires left. It's complete. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Pavia. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Alexander. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's ball. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Qdagod. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Qdagod. Caught near the sideline, it's ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
The Gators in the hurry up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Extending the play. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The short hands. It's Qdagod. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're going back to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Dropping back, it's Pavia.
Audi.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking for a man. It's Qdagod. It's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's ball. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And the Gators want to move quickly. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's ball. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's ball. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Qdagod. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's third and goal and third and long. Under fire. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up fourth.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out.
He's got it on the back. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think...
Touchdown, Vandy! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job at pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Qdagod. With the catch, it's ball. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Qdagod. There he goes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Qdagod. Grabbed behind the line, it's ball. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Slings it downfield. Right on the money. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Sherrill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Gators. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Dances away to buy time. That's caught. It's Hoskins. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
You got to throw it ahead of him. He's ahead of everybody.
For an explosive play.
He should
pick last time. Almost threw another one, but you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the play-making as opposed to giving it to the other team.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak.
He's butt. He's butt.
So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Qdagod. Throws to the tight end. Working a big fella to the corner. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's ball. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle.
Number 10, you need to be paying attention.
On third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw, it's Qdagod. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, look out, the ball's free.
You thought you shot the ball. This nigga was sitting there. I was like,
defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job by the defense, forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And that one's incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Throwing right. Got him downfield. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Snags it.
You were there, I ain't gonna lie. I saw you fade off. I said, fuck you, nigga. Well, yeah.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the ground, it's Alexander. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. And he will score.
It's like, please get this ball up, bro, because he's open.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
To the air, it's Qdagod. Swings it out to the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Qdagod. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Gotta have it here on fourth down.
He didn't do the comeback. Fuck, he would have been wide open.
Just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
To throw, it's Pavia.
Come on, bro.
Had that one slip to the ground, and if
They dropped mad interception. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chris.
Instead,
They did. They fucked you up, bro. You could have had it probably
This really
game
has
bad.
been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrill. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hoskins. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You did? I'm not lying. Yeah, I gave it to you already. I already said that. I said y'all dropped mad interception. That's fact. That's facts. These niggas had a wide open one, but then they also caught one to solidify. You almost had it.
The ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Timeout called by the defense.
Still off the grabs. I'm throwing the interception. It's possible. Yeah, all right.
I will probably.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He's looking to pass. Let's it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Here's the pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolute shame. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's
You got it. You got luck. A little luck, like you said. And I should have just told myself to go for it, too. And I was like, damn, I was starting to run out of time.
I didn't even see this. I didn't know it was going to tag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I thought you were going to be out. I thought
I was trying to.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just...
I keep doing that. I hate when I don't make the comeback win. I should have just did it. I should have just went for it. I should have just threw it.
Level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the
Hey,
first
he got it. He got it. He the one say he was like, if you don't win today, you're done with the series.
That win is going to
Pulled it off. Just lying.
it's going to help their confidence.
Crawling back one day at a time. That's how we
They're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Solid stance there. Nah, honestly, you had a lot of interceptions that did this week.
Like, why do I have to do something for you to do something, bro? This nigga was like what? Nigga just tried to tackle me, bro. Like, what are you doing?
This tackle, so that's why he's going to score. Almost good. Not gonna lie, you had a lot of breaks, like a lot of good breaks. Like, you just, like literally, you break the top of you, somehow break it or get the get this tackle. Like that one time, you know what I'm saying, when you caught the ball, and then it hit you, I would do everybody that the first time. Like, just down by right there at the goal line. Try to run some different people coming out. First one trip, maybe on top. Should fail the first one. So it fell to the I'm saying that. Yeah, you had an opportunity. You had opportunities to like keep it doing. That's what I'm saying. They did catch the ball. It was just like some of them was like, all right, you should have gone. You shit like this. Either way, I don't know who he was gonna throw to, but he was not throwing that. Hopefully, yeah. This nigga was about to be on that shit. He saw it. He stopped. Because he had inside leverage, so it's all like that. Get a good ball, middle. If somebody get the ball and get up and run, so we have to run. That's crazy, but he still had it on. I wanted to snap it with you. He literally almost did. He literally. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. Don't just oh, he was open. Jeez. He's on crazy. Wow. He was right there, and then he just fucking stalled. No, we didn't see the stats. Either that or tie it up. Either one, retire. I was like, go for it. And then I was like, damn, we don't got enough time. I can't call. If I call the wrong play right now. And then I tried to hurry up. Either way, I don't like this. For some reason, I'm fine with it. I was just that's all. That's all.
Well, but you didn't want to get it.
I had more time on it. And then I already got it back there. Which I probably should have done to give me some more space to move. Oh, what was this? What is it? I should have took the penalty after that 5-0. So we didn't even try to back at the initial phase. Like, that was right there. So I would have been third. But so you're saying if I win tomorrow, then you're still not gonna? Now you wouldn't.
Not yet. After that, but you didn't technically win the series yet.
That's what I'm saying. So,
yeah, but like we're doing it. So what is it? You said you wanted to play. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. You didn't know.
Because now it's
still playing.
For this series.
Yeah.
I watched it. It would be 8 games now. Anyways, all right, chat. We'll see y'all on the flip. We got the W for today, so we holding on strong. The only thing Ted and Ian showed up first round. No, we just had Ted. So shout out to Ted. I hope you have a good day. We're out of here.